Hey guys, and welcome to the Thursday stream. We're in playing a little bit of Minecraft here, and as soon as I come back from turning the stream on, I will be able to move and do stuff. How is everybody doing out there? We are in the mining desert because today I have need for materials, great need for materials, and the materials that I need are not here. Hey Cubic, how you doing? Said hi in the chat. I'm going to say hi in person as well. How you doing, man? How you doing? I hope you're doing incredibly well. I'm doing incredibly well. How does the server look from your side, mate? Is it all running well? Obviously, I do go around and have a look at things when I can, but almost always the only time we catch griefers / stealers, whatever, is when people like you come out and tell me what's going on, and then I can go and check it all out. So I hope everything's running fine, but as it's at the beginning of the stream, and it is just you and me, probably a good time to check. Ooh, yeah, the server is working. Yes, indeed. Cool. All right, sweet, good things. The server actually has gone through a few upgrades recently. We've changed the permission systems that we've got running on here, hopefully so that we can get things like the World Guard teleport sequence working for people. I know that's something that a few people would like, to have the ability to teleport back to their bases at will, and I'm like, yeah, you know what, for patrons that sounds like a great idea, but unfortunately I have been struggling against, I'm going to go with 4-year-old permission systems, so you know, that's a thing. Hey Decipher, how you doing? And Wise, how are you all doing out there? I hope you're having a great day. I've had quite a good day as days have gone, not really done much. Woke up, did my girlfriend's hair, you know, because that's what boyfriends do, right? And yeah, preparing myself for my grandfather's funeral tomorrow. Not great, but you know, that's my life at the moment, it turns out. Today we are going around, we're collecting up a whole bunch of sand and TNT, and a whole bunch of sand to make into TNT. Obviously I have a creeper farm so that we can turn that gunpowder into TNT. I don't know if you guys are aware of the scale of this mining desert nowadays. I feel like we need to do a little bit of a tour. That's why I was quite happy, well, not quite happy, why I was kind of okay with the fact that I'd overrun on my digging task here. I saw water there. Oh, there's the water. Okay, beautiful. Because, you know, this means I can come along and do things like this and show you, because, you know, that's kind of the point of what I do, right? I'm all about showing you guys what it is I'm doing. So let's go over this way and have a look. I'm just going to start clearing this wall of sand out until we get over there. I have been pretty busy over this way, pretty busy. Hopefully we've got enough stuff. Oh, look. What was that doing there? Because you can see I've been coming along. I've found holes and caves and stuff like that. Oh, you know what? Don't mind if I do, actually. Hopefully I'm not going to drop any sand on top of my head. I probably will. Oh, no. Look, hey, wait, cool. This is good. Slam down a few torches because, of course, with extra people on, I can't sleep. Though I normally carry a bed in my inventory. Of course, Cubic is listening, so I could probably just be like, hey, dude, can we sleep? And he'd be like, yeah, but I'm gonna get to the nether portal. Sold it years ago. Oh, the soul, yeah, I mean, that's the problem. Most people our ages, we've traded our souls in for various things now. So mine obviously was for my glorious entertainment career. I chopped all this down and didn't light it up. This is my own fault. It's my own reasons that we're here. Oh gosh, I'm glad that I've got the armor of champions on, to be fair. Oh no, I don't need you as well. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of the skeletons quick and then run around and slam down some torches. Alright, nice. So what would you sell your soul for? Oh, hey Kate Lou, how you doing? Yeah, what would you sell your soul for? What would actually be the type of trade that you would trade your immortal soul? So yeah, really, I suppose this is the question. If you had immortality, what would you give it up for? Would you do a meatloaf? I would do anything for love, but I ain't giving up my immortal soul. No. I think I agree there, to be fair. I think I agree. All right. Ram my face with fish. Do I have enough to get going with? I think we've probably got enough to get going with. Let's pop this down, pop these all in now. Yeah, beautiful. All right, we will go and make as much TNT as we can. For today, my aim is to try and get a few projects underway. I also want to show you guys the replay mod. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Not the replay mod for the client, but the replay mod for the server. Yeah, I was crazy as well. It's not quite as good as the normal replay mod, but that one is it's not in development right now, which I find rather sad. The guy must have been making some money. Oh, I say must have been making some money off it. I mean, it's the internet. No one actually makes money off the things they do, right? Anybody who actually makes anything useful gets it copied almost instantly. But yeah, it sounds sinister. This is a very sinister place. Welcome to the Nether. Ooh. All right, where are we going? We're gonna go make a whole bunch of TNT. I need to clear some underwater lands. The reason that I want to clear the underwater lands is because I want to run some flying machines back and forth over the water, or just underneath the water to get rid of the water. It will override the water's position. I hate these half slabs and sandstone. I don't know why Forrest decided that this was the way. Yeah, all right, I jumped. Nice. And so, because of that, we're going to go blow up underwater mountains. We're going to dig inside so the water doesn't affect the TNT, and then blow up the internals. Hopefully that will work out well for us. I really didn't collect that much sand. Look at how much my shovel has taken a beating. It's not anywhere near as much as I would have expected, so... Oh, so how's everybody doing out there? We've asked 4 times now. I'm hoping we've got kind of okays out there, but not really any actual answers. So I'm going to just assume everybody's okay. I mean, they're after souls, they're, ginger. So this is all right. Okay, welcome to my house. Well, this isn't really my house. This is the alien invasion zone. You're ill. You know what? I've been feeling kind of off all day today. I've had this weird sort of just kind of tumminess. As I explained to my girlfriend, I know my tummy exists, and I don't normally. Normally I just go around being like, oh, there's a thing here. Cubic's also been quite ill, dude. Not about that. People trying to ask if I'm about. All right, we'll sort that out later. Right, over here. I didn't want the sand here, did I? I wanted this and I wanted this. We're missing an ingredient. I meant to do it on the way back. All right, we gotta go. We gotta go running. We're gonna go have a look at the bit that we did. Coronavirus. I mean, possibly. Actually, I should get a shulker. There's a shulker box over there. Yeah, I mean, I can't rule out that I am dying of novel flu. Don't assume anything. I assume everything. Cup of tea, very nice. Can I please get out? Get me out. Thanks. The nether portal gets a little overwhelming at times. Which way shall we go? Let's go this way. Actually, no, this way. This way. Let's go the other way because this is the exciting climbing over the rough terrain, going around, seeing things, being like, oh, who even dug this tunnel here? I did. I obviously dug this tunnel here. Coming out to something that's a little wider. I meant to dig that all the way down, but then I realised that because it was 3 wide, it was going to end up throwing me into lava, and I was like, wow, I should probably do it 1 wide so I don't end up swimming in that stuff down there. Ooh, he's around somewhere. I can hear him. Where are you, Mr. Ghast? Probably shouldn't whisper. I mean, hey guys, do you want to hear my perfectly balanced audio? Perfectly balanced. All right, where are you, mate? Where are you? Every time... There he is. I don't have my bow on my... Don't shoot at me. Nice. All right, let's go see if he dropped anything nice. Let's go see if he... I'm hoping for... I don't think I've got many ghast tears. It's going to be... You know what? There we go. Problem solved. I don't think it... I did it. I killed it. I did kill it. Yeah, I'm wondering whether it's going to have any items, though. That's the thing. I don't have anywhere near enough ghast tears. The ghast tears, incidentally, if you are wondering, are used as part of the potion system to make regeneration potions. Not that I ever use regeneration potions. I prefer good armor. But sometimes... all right. Let's talk about stuff. Whilst we're talking about, armor versus weapons, blah, 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 blah. So, at the moment, the game is of a situation where you don't need potions or good weapons or anything like that if you've got good armor, because you can just tank it out. You can just tank it out and be like, whatever, you guys don't hurt me, and then hit things in the face repeatedly. It is literally my game plan right now. Put the totem of done dying in my offhand. Excuse me. So, hey, I do parkour. But with the netherite coming along, part of the nether update that is coming next update, if you guys aren't aware, underneath the lava you will find some debris that you can combine with gold to then wrap around your armor. Cubic graphics hit the ground too hard whilst trying to escape a skeleton. That sucks, mate. That sucks. But anyway, once you wrap the netherite around your diamond, it makes it even tougher. And like at the moment with this, I could probably face off against a wither. That's the hardest boss in the game if you're not au fait. Is this where I want to be? Let's go this way. So begs the question: what are we going to get that's a challenge? You know, is the next snapshot going to have a boss in it? Even if it doesn't have a boss, is it going to have just a single bad guy that's worthy of our attention? You know, these are the questions that I've got at the moment, because the game is already tipped way in the balance of just, you don't have to do anything to survive. If you've got the equipment, you're just fine. Let's just throw all this over the side. Don't need any of these. If anybody needed any of that, that's where it is. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Let's have a quick look around here. I always fall off this edge, but I want to see what's in there. Yeah, that's not quite topped up. Okay, do we have any flowing? Normally, Cubic is quite good for lighting his caves up, but I've got a feeling... Oh, yeah, there he goes. There he goes. That's when you know a considerate player versus an unconsiderate one. So up here right now, we have a relatively sensitive mob farm underneath me. It can only spawn creepers, and it's quite a very particular setup. So, okay, I'll jump off. It's quite a particular setup. So if other players are online, they can very easily steal all the mob cap just by having caves underneath them. You know, caves are dark spots with big open spaces, so the game's like, oh, look at these wonderful places, let's put them around there. I'm in my base area with Conrad's building, so lighting is 50. Yeah, see that? Conrad, on the other hand, not the most considerate player, well-informed player. I don't know what it is. He doesn't understand the spawning rules anyway. Oh, it's big, look at all that. Do you see the creepers? And the reason we built it all the way up in the air, or the reason I built it all the way up in the air over there, is so that I don't have to bother with the caves or anything like that. Monsters can only spawn 128 blocks around you, and if they're further than that away from you, they will despawn almost instantly. You set up something nice like that, and it will catch all the spawns, unless other players are on, as I was saying. It's always nice. I'm halfway tempted. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of ProTech with Rayworks. They're what do you mean by Conrad not understanding the spawn rules? By that I mean that whilst we've got a lot of farms here, he leaves great big spaces underneath. He did like the area up when I asked, but there are still small areas. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's cool. Here, let me have a look. Game mode. Shouldn't really do this. This is like proper hacks. But if we go underground, you can see these caves here. Now this is prime unintended mob spawner territory. Yeah, if there was a normal player around, I don't count because I'm in spectator mode. But if there was a normal player around, that this cave here would fill up with bad guys pretty quickly because there's no lights or anything in them, which means things like the farm over there will be, I'm going to use the word robbed, but robbed of their mobs. I think I can do F3B. No, N. That's not what I wanted. Creative mode. Game mode. Survival. I can type. Honestly, famous for it. You know, famous for it. Survival. Okay, right. Anyway, as I was saying, it's time to go make some TNT. Get after shoes from Protect. What? Hey. Yeah, I wish we could do backflips. You know, I think that's one of the things that is quite missing in Minecraft is sort of like a lot of games, they have emotes, they have ways of interacting with players. In Minecraft, you could do this, and you could do this, and if you're prepared, you could do this. That's it. That's your interactions with players right there. Like, what is that? What is that? I'd like to be able to do some extra stuff. A backflip off of a high place would be amazing. Have I got turned around? Am I going in the right direction? Is this towards 0-0? Yeah, it's towards 0-0. Okay, we're good. Time for tea? What? Tea is in this stuff? Oh, it's a good idea, actually. Wow, that was slurpy. Sorry, guys. I bet you all got to enjoy that. Anyone on headphones? Got to listen to the glug, 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 glug. Shall we check on Mad Frank's place? He was on the other day, but I don't think he was over here. He was on with me doing a whole bunch of stuff that I'm about to show you, actually. Once I stop getting sidetracked and moving off to other things. Turtle Island. Oh, terrific. Oh, I remember. I did this. All right, music, guys. You ready for it? The lag over here is ridiculous. There's more over there if you want to listen to better music. And when there's a couple of you around here, you can all be running around changing blocks and stuff. As long as the timings are still the same, it doesn't matter what you do to the note blocks. We spent hours playing with that, hours and hours playing with that. So, like I say, it's all about the timing. You just set up a loop of like eight game ticks. It's ideally sextant. You said, well, yeah, I went around the server a little while ago setting a lot of those up at a lot of people's places. Not enough people play with note blocks, if you ask me. Not enough people play with note blocks. It's an underutilized part of the game. It always makes me a little bit sad when I'm on Reddit, you know, as I do, reading the Minecraft Reddit, and people are like, oh, I finally textured note blocks as a barrel so they aren't so useless. And I'm like, do you not even use them for what they're for? But obviously, you know, those types of people are the same type of people that is it farmer villagers that trade sugarcane? Maybe. I'm afraid I don't know. Maybe we should do a big note block build. Maybe. I mean, I saw a little while ago Zuma. You guys probably know Zuma from the Hermitcraft server. I want this one. We're going to go over this way. He, once upon a time, did a giant note block version of What is Love? Baby, don't hurt me. All right, that's probably the most tuneful you're ever going to get out of me. But that, you know what? I'm actually relatively impressed with how that came out. But yeah, he did a version of that in note blocks. And wait, where's my crafting bit? No, that's not quite what I wanted. So, I mean, I could totally be down with that. What are people's favourite, like, basic dance track? The problem is, the type of music that I like is a lot faster than the type of music that Minecraft allows for. So I like music that comes in at a minimum... So... Decipher has just gone pick one of your favourite tracks, some hardcore, and I'm about to explain why that's not possible. So, Minecraft runs at 20 ticks per second. But you can only get something like half of that in Redstone, is that right? But anyway, it ends up working out to about 140 beats per minute, and if you know me, I like faster than that. I like about 180 minimum beats per minute. And unfortunately, Minecraft just don't support that. With a big West Country don't, you know. Let's go with that one as well. Oh, there's some more gunpowder. Beautiful. Okay, that should be all of this. Nice. All right, we got the gunpowder. Oh, we got a bunch of... No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's go and put these away. If we go and have a look... I mean, I could probably sit and work it out, but yeah, it's a big boo, right? It's a big boo. I could probably handle a bit of breakcore or something like that. Even that, no, because you need sort of off beats and stuff and a bit of syncopation. It's a great word, syncopation. It just means not hitting exactly on the beat. It's amazing. Right, empty shulker box. My inventory management makes me sad sometimes. Okay, that's good. I mean, what even is half this stuff? Is this just like general wood box? Let's have a look. It is just general wood box. Maybe I should dye that brown. Where's my dyes? Oh, no. Oh, no. What? Hey? Alright guys, it's time for a decision. I need a vote in the chat. It's got very important all of a sudden. Do we want to go and blow up underwater caves, or do we want to go looking for cocoa beans? Because I've just found out I don't have any cocoa beans. Actual sad. You know what? I killed a traveling merchant earlier who had cocoa beans because I was like, bah, who wants that? Wait, let's go and have a look in the jungle. Let's go look in the jungle. Blow up caves. Do it. Oh, sorry, Wise, you've been overruled. Yeah, no cocoa in there. Oh, cocoa deciphered. All right, maybe we'll go do. That's in totally the other direction, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, we'll go and do that at some point. That needs to be coloured. What is this one? This is potions, cargo box, which is now just full of burnables. Yeah. Okay, all right. That's my inventory at the moment. Let's get out of here. Lots of people being like, Coco's at theirs. All right, we will go and grab some Cocos off of people at some point. We'll set up a farm somewhere. I kind of feel like we want one over there by the hippies. If you can find the door, I'll try. You've got an underground farm at spawn. Please tell me that I cracked into it with the drainage system. Okay, I'm going hacks. You guys ready for this? No, we're not going to. We're not going to. I actually physically feel bad even on stream doing teleports. I'm like, but I'm trying to save time, and these people don't want to listen to me talk rubbish whilst walking back and forth. I don't know, maybe you do. No, not that. It's the one under your house. Okay. All right, well, don't worry about it then. Don't worry about it then. We'll go the other way. Your original house. Wait, you had an original house? I didn't know that. Is that the what did you call it? The village house. I remember it being translated to village, but I can't remember. Can't remember exactly what you said. Is it that one, or have I got that wrong as well? Probably got that one wrong as well. That's a problem with... Well, it's not a problem. It's an amazing problem to have. But with a public server like this, where lots of things happen all the time, trying to keep track of everything can be a little bit difficult. It's not the end of the world, but can be. All right, cool. Here we go. It's a bit of a long walk, isn't it? I should definitely have taken the shortcut. I'm really proud of this bridge, by the way. Oh, your beach house, the one down opposite the spaceport. It's not an airport, it's a spaceport. Don't call it an airport, it's a spaceport. Things go to space, not in the air. I wonder if you could make a little diorama where you've got like an airplane coming to take off. You know, shunt it around with slime blocks. Ideally, a bunch of slime block engines in the middle that move the tube forwards, right? And then maybe something fancy for the wings. But then a receiving station at the end that either turns it around or pushes it underground, and then a conveyor belt takes it back to the beginning of the runway for it then to do it all over again. I think that would look amazing. It would break almost instantly, right? You know, so as soon as like one side of the chunk doesn't get loaded or something like that, the whole thing will just kind of pile up. If you'd like some honey, you can head to my kampung. That's the one, kampung. There's a newly added flower garden there. I might actually come and grab some honey. I do need an excessive amount of honey. Not for anything in particular, just, you know, slime, honey. Sounds great. Should really have made a farm by now. The problem is that we're just kind of doing this on stream. This was what we're doing right now, going to be my video. And it's a bit... Oh, it's dark. Who's online? Cubic, can you sleep, man? Can you sleep? I'm going to go under here to sleep. Hopefully he's replied and said yes. Do that and go... in the nether. All right, brilliant, man. Thank you very much. I do like this ability to be able to speak to people that can hear me. You know, do not kill the beehives. I won't. Don't worry. I will never kill a beehive. I got silk touch. You know, spider. I don't know why I did that. He wasn't bothering anybody. I feel bad. Well, all right, we need to pay penance for the spider. What do we do, guys? What do we do? Okay, all right, let's, is it this? Is it replay? I thought it was replay. Yeah, replay. This works. Let's go start at mine. Oh, wait, no, is this? No. Is it play then, not start? Yeah, play. And we'll go water clear one. You guys should have a look at this. Hi, welcome. I'm now a fly guy, but this is kind of me. Reminder, this is Cubic, can you give me an update of how this is going for you? You're on the server and you're on the server, right? So I want to know how much impact this has. This shouldn't be all the way down here. Oh, it busted. Because I'm currently building that in the game. You don't see any difference. All right, that's cool, man. That's cool. What is this? Leave replay, go back. This slow right, teleport. This is rubbish. This is rubbish. This was working the other day. This was totally working the other day. Must have had a problem with the update. I will have to go see. All right. No worries. I was just going to show you guys why we want to have the underwater explosions, because down here there's a raised up piece. This flying machine goes back and forth and wipes out the floor. Now I'm going to have to leave the replay. How do I do that? Leave replay. Okay. Am I in creative? It does this to me sometimes. No. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's one of the things. So how am I going to do that? All right. Let's just go blow up some stuff. So down here you'll find. So can I start this rolling? Let's do it. I want to try and record it. Replay start Twitchi, or do I write my? Is it the guy that I'm following first, followed by water clear 3, something like that? Did it work or did it break? Did it work or did it break? All right, ladies, man, have a good one. All right, whatever. I don't care anymore. It is stopping me doing what I want to do. So let's get over there and start blowing up. So down here we've got this layer where I am doing stuff. You can see this layer right here. I am going to go into the wall here. Put one of those down. Oh, how is this still flooded? It's not still flooded. Good. I need to back up. I made a small mistake. Those of you who work with water a lot would have seen it. Bop, bop. You know what? I could just crack this one out and then do something like this, right? I'm sure that's how it used to work. They changed the rules here. Oh well, never mind. I'm gonna put a TNT right here. Gonna put another one there. Gonna put a TNT here. Gonna put another one right there. Gonna put a TNT here. Another one right there. How far we have to go, I don't know. I'm just gonna follow this all the way until I get wet again. And hopefully that will be a booming good time. Actually, I'm gonna dig through first and find out how far I do need to go. It's a direction, isn't it? I was totally expecting to have run into water by now. All right, let's slap a bit down, see what we can do. Of course, we need. Yeah, I did bring my flint still. Okay, that's good. That's good. So this one and this one. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if 3's too many. Actually, it probably is, right? Probably. Cargo box. Let's do the first blast and see what we get left with, shall we? I think that will be a larf. One of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. Yeah, I feel like we've done these too far apart. So, I've always been impressed with how strong... Oh, hey, Landstrider, how you doing, man? I've always been impressed with how strong the stereo effect is on Minecraft. Like, you go running past... some TNT as you're placing it, and you can hear it drift past you in your stereo. Oh, get out of here. Yeah, no, it was deep enough. Good. Here we go. Let's go. Was that as far as it got because of this water here? Okay, that's cool. That was a good start. It was definitely a good start. Need to think about how to not let this all come flooding in. Yeah, we'll think about that. Is this floor layer? This is actually floor layer. That's cool. So we'll just carry on like this, really. I think we kind of nailed it, right? I think we've kind of nailed it. At some point, we're going to have to blow the roof in as well. But that should not be a problem. A little bit worried that we're going to end up flooding the place. But, yeah, whatever. Do I need my bow? I mean, I'm on... Ooh. That could have gone wrong. I'm underwater, so I think I'll be okay. Like the bow doesn't function particularly well down here anyway. Let's set these off quick. Any more of that coming down? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that one got set off. Quick into the water. Must be safe. Okay. I think we're gonna have a good time here, guys. I think we are gonna have a good time. Yeah. Get out of here. I'm not sure what to do on this side. I'm a little bit worried that I'm gonna end up. Oh man. Oh, how far does it go? Oh, guys. We may have signed up for more than I was expecting here. This far. This is as far as it goes. Okay, all right, that's fine. Let's go punch that line through. And then we need to kind of also punch a side line in. And we'll figure it out. So, hey, Landstride, it's been some time, man. How are you doing? I hope you're doing incredibly well. Not just kind of well. I hope you're doing incredibly well. Let's go over this way. Didn't set it off. Beautiful. I'm going to need a new flint and steel. Thankfully, we are surrounded by the materials. You're doing pretty well. Awesome, man. Awesome. You're hyped for the Nether update. I've got to say, I have my reservations, but all in all, I think I'm pretty hyped for it. The exploding noise makes you think there's a creeper nearby. Cool. You just released an... Oh, you know what? I was just complaining about how I need to do a new one. I might very well take you up on doing that one. Very hyped for the update. All right, dude. All right. What should I be searching for? Quick, push it. What's going on here, man? Let's let everybody know what it's called and where it's at, so we can all be on the same page. Where, I don't know, next week after, I suddenly start ripping into it. Okay, clear. I think we're doing all right. These holes here, they kind of worry me. I'm not sure if there's a way of fixing that or not, you know. 2 stacks. Oh, my boy. Look at that. Beautiful. I am all about excessive stacks of emeralds. Let's go over here. I'll go 1, 2. I'm gonna go for some excessive TNT use today. I hope you don't mind. This might get a little much. I've just got to kind of like turn and look a little bit further down. Yeah, I'll go with this. Okay, this looks good. Once every 2 blocks offset from each other. I mean, I always wondered what the ideal pattern is here. Marvelous mechanization for 1.15.2. It's on Twitch launcher as of today. Oh man, all right, yeah. I mean, we will definitely be looking at that, because I am always a fan of the Landstrider mod pack. Bam, yeah. Okay, doing well here. Oh, it's always these moments during these long bits where I'm like, all right, I've run out of things to say now. Not ideal at this point of the game. That and that. Yeah, because there's got to be... Well, in fact, we know what the ideal spacing is. It's actually in the corridor, 1 up from the floor, because it then means that the radius of burst lines can get proper spread out. It's how the TNT flying machines work. Ooh, okay, here we go. Place it all the way. Take that one back, thanks. It gets dark down here. It gets dark. Yeah, I'm glad I decided to do this with TNT now. Trying to do this all by hand, whilst perfectly possible, nowhere near as much fun. Can't guarantee that this is actually any faster. I've got a feeling that actually nowhere near faster. But it will be... It's fun, you know, it's fun. Especially when you've got TNT. The lack of sand is actually causing me to be a little bit anxious. Yeah, can do, mate, can do. Just about to have a few explosions, though. Boom, 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 boom. As soon as these are done, I'll sleep, mate. Okay, they're done. I wonder where it was going to get... like, what stopped it there? What stopped it there? Zzz. No? There we go. Beautiful. Well, let's have a look. Let's check. Can I have my bed back? Thanks. Let's check this geometry out. What went wrong? So these are different. I'm guessing something there went wrong. Let's set fire to both of these. Go! Yeah, much better, much better. Oh, here comes the water. Let's go fix that. Oh, beautiful. We did it, guys. Oh, yeah, we did it. Oh, look at this. All right, wherever there are holes in the roof, I just want to patch them up because we're going to have to try and blast a new hole over this way. You know what? I'm even going to go as far as filling this in. I'm a little bit worried about what happens when we try and set the TNT off on this side, you know? How big a hole did we get? Oh, it's by far the best way to mine. Much funds. Okay, so actually we've got pretty close to the edge here, so really just putting another line in will probably be good enough and call that pretty much done, right? I hope. Is this all... Oh, nope. Works. Where do we not want water? Let's just put a line across here. There we go. Oh, hey there, buddy. You're not the right type for being down here. Drowns only. Oh, look, just see him down there. Just see. I should light this place up. Even though I'm gonna literally blow it up, we should light some more up. Oh, mild foot cramp. That is not convenient. All right, Mr. Zombie, let's do it. Oh, you brought your creeper friends as backup. Why would you do this? Actually, best thing about the creepers, you can set them on fire with flint and steel. Much less murdery than your previous pack. Okay, cool. I'm about that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm also a hard pack player. Don't be misunderstanding here. But yeah, I'm totally about it. Oh no, I didn't think about it. Just kind of stood there and watched him blow up. I'm not even sure if this is the proper. Yeah, this is the proper layer. Okay. I don't mind having some holes in the floor. That's no problem. I'm wondering whether we can cap this like this or whether it's going to be flooded underneath. It's going to be flooded underneath. Where are my sponges? Last I heard, Mad Frank had them. Last I heard, Mad Frank. Okay, nice. Oh, it does actually kill off all the water. Oh, that's even better. In that case, what I might do, we're just going to kind of go through here. So if this is the back wall, we know this to be the back wall from previous explorations. I didn't want you to be disappointed when you didn't die the first time in 20 minutes. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, yeah. That's... Oh, look. Oh, I've done a dig. Here. How far through does it go? This isn't quite where I'd want the dig being, though. I would want it actually to be about here. You know what? I'm just going to put a TNT there. We're going to put another one... and then in here. Okay, so this is going to be our life for a little bit now. This is going to be our lives for a little bit. I think it's fun. Do we have any more? Of course, we got more TNT. There may be sponge here. You were on the other side. I'll go and have a look in a second. Thankfully, I don't need it. But yeah. I will bear that in mind for when I do actually need it. Yeah, to be fair, much impressed with how much you've done there, man. I wasn't expecting to see that much. It's cool. We'll go and have a look at that in a sec. Let's just try setting this off. See how much trouble we're in already. Because we're bound to be, right? There's bound to be some issue. Oh no, don't let it blow up next to the box of TNT. That's bad explosive management. Don't store your explosions next to the explosions. Honestly, either way, mate. Once I've got this system set up, it's going to be just a case of running flying machines back and forth. Though, as you can see from here, it's not quite just that simple. As you can clearly tell. This is the level, right? This is the level. Should have probably started trying to blast that corner out, actually. How far up can we go? Is there gravel here? That's the question. Is there gravel here? Oh, there's a hole. That's why. I was like, wait, something's stopping me. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's try. We go up, up, and in. Oh, we're getting wet, guys. We are getting wet. Let's do it. Moist. Am I stood under it? No, not yet. Yeah, okay, there we go. Actually, this is one lower than it. No. You know when you think you've spotted an issue, but actually it's not. Down here? Yeah. Is there a better way of doing this? No, I think actually we're at the point where we've done the majority of the clearing, all right? We've done the majority of it. It's now just going around taking the little bits out. So the next bit, I suppose, is trying to figure out what's going on with this wall. Let's have a look on the outside. 1, 2, 3. I'm fairly sure if we... That gravel's going to be awkward. Nah, this ain't going to work like this, is it? That's going to just flood that. Okay, how about this? We put that one down there. We break this one. Pop that there. Go splash, place, swim. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, beautiful, beautiful. Down here, I also want to kind of go into this one. I'm going to double stack this. I don't think that's actually advisable, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, the second one didn't do much, but that's kind of to be expected given that we're underwater and occasionally things don't work underwater. I am not sure the best way to approach this, because obviously as we get further on, the more flooding is going to occur, right? You see how all this came up here? But that's kind of fine, I think. That's kind of fine. Oh, hey, Mr. Dolphin, how you doing? You want to play with my scrap? Okay, yeah, you do that, mate. Ugh. When they suddenly make you go too fast, it's like, yeah, cheers, Dolphin, but, Hey, run away, Mr. Dolphin. Run away! He ran towards it. What is wrong with him? Yeah, that'll do. That's fine. That's fine. Let's stand on top of here, look down, clear a bit off. So, yeah, as I say, I want to get down to that flat so that when we are running flying machines over it, it kind of can come all the way down. Man, he makes weird sort of static noises in my ear. I mean, it's cool. It's their echolocation noise, right? Not that whistle, but the sort of clicky click. I can't even pretend to make that noise, so... It would sound like a bit of spit getting stuck in your throat and the airway trying to force past it. Yeah, that one. Oh my, so fast! So fast! Stop me! Oh! You got to be careful when there's a dolphin about. They like to increase your swim speed quite a lot. Please stop this. And if you're swimming with depth strider, oh, it gets excessive. Gets excessive. Hey, Ginny, how you doing? Yeah, I've been making a lot of flying machines. Been making a lot of flying machines. You know what? Help out. Dig. There we go. Diggy noises. Okay, looking good. Looking good. Looking pretty good. You're doing all right, you guess. Oh, how come it's only a guess? Do you not know your own mental state? Here's a trick that I learned a little while ago. Just take a moment thinking about it, and then maybe you'll be able to do more than just guess at your mental state. Actually, don't spend time thinking about your mental state. That almost always leads to trouble. Where's my pickaxe? There's my pickaxe right next to where I'm looking at stuff. Yeah, I'm doing all right anyway. Thank you very much for asking. Let's get in here and pop. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Pop that there. Got a lot of cobble in my inventory for a silk touch pick. Can't imagine where it's coming from. I should have done the bottom one first, right? Because yeah, now that's covered in water. All right, we'll remember that. When blasting underwater, start from the bottom. Easy enough. Minecraft TNT blasting trips with Twitchi. Part of the official demolition crew here. We applied for town council offices, and as I am the town councillor, obviously I immediately validated myself. He committed suicide. That is a bit of a nasty one. I've also recently lost my father and my grandfather to heart disease. So yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. By recently, I mean I'm off to the funeral tomorrow. But life is all about facing these things and trying your best to not let them affect you too much. I don't know. I'm never sure. The thing I find is that I am far less affected by this stuff than other people. I don't know if this makes me like a sociopath or something like that. Oh, hey buddy, how you doing? But whilst other people are just like, oh no, I can't survive, I'm like, life moves on. It's sad, but life moves on. Which, yeah, as I say, I think makes me a bit of a sociopath. It's really hard when you think this though, because how do you go and check it out? How do you even get it checked? Because obviously at this point, I'm good enough at pretending that I care. So, oh, I got an angry face to my Minecraft post in the Discord. Who did the angry face? No worries, mate. Sorry it took a while to do that. Yeah, and if nothing else, this whole experience of losing, some very close family members to me has just kind of solidified that. I'm just like, I am broken. Bam. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. All right, can we now blast this one out? I think this is a good one. Yeah, nice. Okay, I mean, good for you, Ginny. So Ginny's like, if you're streaming tomorrow or any other day, I won't be available because you're going to vacation in Seattle. Lovely place, by the way. Going to see grandparents that you've not seen in 10 years. That is cool. Luckily for you, I am not streaming tomorrow. I won't be streaming until next Tuesday. It is Thursday today, right? Are we on the Thursday stream today? The world needs more sociopaths and less normals and psychotics. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, if I am a sociopath, I find it rather convenient to be able to separate myself from the things that everybody else lets colour their views. Is that an appropriate way of mentioning it? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, this is taking a weird turn in the conversation. This is taking a weird turn. I mean, that's one of the good things about being like, one of these tiny YouTubers. We get to talk about all these really weird edge cases of life. Because, life's just full of edge cases. Does Efficiency 5 exist? It does, indeed. Let me just go yes, because that'll be faster. You live stream too. Awesome. What do you play? What do you play? The next question is going to be how many subs, right? But as someone with 2,500 subs but 5 people watching, don't feel like I actually put a lot of weight on subs. I appreciate every single subscriber I have, but you know who I appreciate more? The active viewers. I am all about active viewers. I will do anything for my active viewers. Subscribers, kind of more suggestions, Is it 6 watching? I've got 5 watching for me. I don't know. YouTube's feedback system is just totally broken. And I don't mean like feedback like the creators give YouTube feedback and they just ignore it. But just like giving us the correct numbers. And I understand asynchronous callbacks, and you know, we're using many servers to keep track of stuff, and it's all got to be passed on to people, and so they just kind of make a bunch of it up and let it tally up later. Right? I get that. You do Minecraft, you do a Q&A, you do singing songs. Nice, all about that. As well as read made up stories. You should meet my friend Wise. He's unfortunately gone to bed now. He was in the stream earlier. He lives in, I'm going to say the Philippines. That's not where he lives. It's just that's a good ballpark area. More Malay, but he's not in Malay either. But anyway, yeah, he does a lot of stories. He's got lecterns around with books written in them, and often I will go along and read them in stream, and sometimes read them out in the wrong order and annoy him. Not always intentionally. Sometimes intentionally. Maybe you could, you can ask suggestions anytime you like. I'm all about it. But bearing in mind, as I say, 2,500 subscribers, 5 or 6 people watching. So maybe my advice is not the best, but I'm always up for making connections with people in the YouTube sphere and trying to do stuff with them, you know, because when you're a small channel like this, it could get a little disheartening. I understand that. Having done this for a few years now, I'm not here for the money. I'm not here for the money, let's say that. Though, there's nothing quite as nice as watching a video tick up to 10, 20, 30, 40,000 views. It's beautiful. What is my most viewed video right now? Should we go and have a look, guys? Should we go and have a look? I've had a few hits, but not many. I subbed you, thumbs up the video, and went to your Discord. Thanks very much. All about that. Where is my studio? YouTube. Sorry, guys. We're gonna go quickly settle my curiosity here. No, I don't want to upload. Get out of there. Videos. Can I search by views? I can search by views. Click on that. Give me the feedback. 45,000 views. Dark multiplayer tutorial, followed by collaborative warfare 1, which the 20,000. That dark multiplayer has really been a who needs hundreds of views when you have a solid bunch that stick around? I am totally about that. I definitely could do with making some more tutorial videos though. Anyway, back to the actual game. Of course, this server, public server, if people are interested, just to let you know, we have like world guard protections, we have rollback support, so when people do things that make us go, no, that is not a nice way to behave, we can come along and undo everything they ever done on the server. We had to do that the other day for the first time, actually. A couple of guys had come on whilst we were all asleep and just emptied everybody's chests out, but little do they know we have plugins that completely overwrite that. See you after vacation. Yeah, I'll see you around, Ginny. Hope to see you again. I'll just leave it at that for now. When I do see you again, I'll be like, woo, saw you again. Okay, put that one there, and let's put another one up there. Beautiful. All right, start from the bottom, work our way up. Okay, I've got to show. I'm not gonna accept friend requests, but I will definitely check out your channel. I would end up with so many Discord friends that didn't do anything if I didn't vet them a bit first. I do have a few that are just like they don't even know who I am anymore, and I'm just like, well, why are you even here? What's happened here? So I try to head that off ahead. But yeah, we'll definitely be in contact via the medium of Discord, because, you know, don't have to be friends to talk. It's one of the best things I like about like Discord and stuff like that. You get out of here. Be gone. So, well, you may notice that there is a lack of kelp in this area. We've had to go around and make that a thing because the flying machines going back and forth ended up having kelp growing behind them, and that would spew water up. You might remember from such activities as filling up water elevators that kelp likes to produce new water source blocks when it grows up into the area. Sometimes that's helpful, sometimes it's not. Like when Decipher bullies you. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, totally. I mean, it's not quite. That was just a normal Minecraft command. But yeah. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. I've just lost all my hearing in my left ear. What went on there? Okay, right. I want to collect all the kelp up as I'm making it, because I don't know if you're aware, this is actually a good fuel source, and I have what I call the kelpery set up at the Guardian farm, where I turn the kelp into fuel source and then use that fuel source to make glass mainly. So it's surprising how much glass I get through. It's quite a lot, believe it or not. Wait, this is a chunk of ground that we could definitely blow up here, right? Let's get in here, maybe even... Oh no! Oh no! Put this over here. What am I supposed to do about this? There, and there. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. And then the water flows. Water flowing in this game is weird. I like it. I've learned the system over time, so I feel like it's a step of my mastery of Minecraft, if you will, learning how the fluids move around. Brought my glass from people when you had lots of diamonds. Yeah. I wonder what happened to all the diamonds in this server, because a lot of them are definitely dormant. How many did you throw in the lava? Out of interest, Cubic. I always like to ask when people have died how many diamonds got lost, you know? Because what is it? It's 24 for a suit of armor. Is that right? I think it's something like that. Let's we could work it out if we want. 5 for the helmet, 4 for the boots is 9. Then you've got 7, is it? 6 on either? Yeah, so 7 for the trouser legs, which takes us up to 16, and then it is all but 1, which makes it 8 for the chest plate. Where do we get up to? 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, 24. Bam. Nailed it. Should have just gone with like my mental intuitive maths rather than having to actually count it all out. I'm quite good at the intuitive maths. A full set of armor, 2 picks made of multiple picks, 2 axes, a sword made of over 5 swords. Wow, dude, yeah, that was a lot of diamonds lost there. Because of course, diamonds are kind of half stacking my inventory in a full suit of armor. Yeah, so diamonds are kind of like the money in this game, but it's a bit weird. Because the money is actually emeralds, and we cover ourselves in the stuff that we use as money. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Probably not something we should dig into too. Ooh, look, we could totally just actually blast this out. Let's come down here. Yeah, we don't do anything like that in real life. I suppose back in ancient times, I say ancient as in like, you know, Viking times, people used to wear gold jewelry as a form of currency, right? Does that count? Did people trade flint? Is that a thing? Did people trade flint? Because it's kind of equivalent to that, isn't it? You know, flint is a you know, almost non-renewable resource. I mean, it does get... Oh, the water was rubbish. It does get renewed, but it's such a slow rate. Yeah, it'd be interesting to know. You have 36 in a hopper at the gold exchange. I'm going to have to try and maybe make a script that can go through the CO lookup thing and find out how many diamonds have been mined, because I think that would be an interesting stat. I know how to figure out how many I've mined, but I don't know how many for the server. Definitely something that I should have set up right at the beginning. Ow. 1, 2. Alright, I got to do this sort of same tick pretty much. Oh, but that failed. Yes, I can sleep. Missed the explosion, but yes, I can sleep. I need... Well, I don't need, but I'm totally gonna drink one of these now. So, anybody hyped about the Solar Polar Orbiter? Are people aware that ESA have just launched a new solar probe that's going to go look at the poles and find out what the hell is going on at the solar poles? Because we never really looked at them. Like I don't. Maybe someone can correct me here, and if you can, please do. But I don't believe we've ever sent a craft over the top of the sun. I don't think anything's ever been out of the ecliptic. The ecliptic being the plane that most of the planets want to be in. If you look at our solar system from the side, they're kind of all on the same. They're like a sheet of paper, all on the same level. And there's not very complicated reasons for that actually happening, but it's a bit more complicated than I want to go into on the stream. Yeah. So it'll be interesting. Like, it could be that we get up there and suddenly we're like, oh my god, this sun is being supported on a pole, like you know, like the classic idea of the poles when you got with like Father Christmas, the red and white thing that's like going right through the planet. Yeah, maybe there's one of those on the sun and we just don't know about it. Though the North Koreans would have told us during their trip to the sun, right? Actually, I think that was actually an Onion article, which makes me very sad if that is actually the case. I want King Jong-il to be like, yes, we made it to the sun and we get it at night time, because that would just be beautiful. But I don't think even he's that silly. There and that. All right, beautiful. How much have we done here? How much, like from back here somewhere, this random patch of explosions? Of course, we've also done the inside of the rock here, but I mean, the Dwayne Johnson scaping, very important. You've tried talked to villagers more time than I've used a crafting table and played with over 11 days worth of time. 11. Oh man, did you see mine on Tuesday? Did you? Let's go and have a look at some of my stats. They are crazy, like crazy. Let's watch this explode first. Boom, boom. All right, over here we got statistics. Somewhere in here is 112 deaths. I mean, like, how cool is that? But 9 hours since my last death. That's cool. I've left the game 693 times. 41 loom interactions. Let's call it 300 villager traits. Oh, excuse me. 25,000 times I've been in a chest. 25,000. Oh, wow. I've been sneaking for 2 days. Oh, I love that. That's a stat I need to take away with me. I've been sneaking for 2 days. I've only potted one plant, and I've never used a beacon. We should use a beacon. I have killed a player. Who did I kill? It's been 2 minutes since my last sleep. I'm sure the time played was down here somewhere, was it not? I've used the music disc 92 times. These are crazy. I love these. I have a feeling I'm probably boring you guys, but definitely need some high scores somewhere. There it is. Time played, 43 days. 43 days. It's crazy. But of course, you know, some could say that's slacking. How long's the server been up? What's going on with that? Definitely taking it easy. Well, looks like the talk of the solar orbiter went well. What else have we got? Because, like, it's crazy that there are parts of our own solar system that we've not seen. Can't find deaths. Let's see where it's at. It was somewhere pretty high. Number of deaths underneath the number of shulker boxes you've cleaned, which is underneath the amount of distance you've travelled by pig. Distance travelled by pig. Need to sort that out. Ugh. Is anybody selling excessive amounts of ice? That's something we need on the server. And by that I don't mean has anybody gone and emptied a spiked biome, because that's not excessive amounts. That's normal amounts. You don't have the deaths one. Wow, dude, that's very unusual if it is. How many shulker boxes have you cleaned? What's your distance ridden by pig? I might have to go get a saddle. Go find a pig. Okay, is there any more here I can take out? I think... No, there's not, because that's... Ooh. Stuff. That's why. I do have some... There we go, let's do that. 0 clean shulker boxes. Yeah, I got the same. I should probably go ahead and... Because all you have to do is walk up with a dyed shulker box in your hand, right? You walk up to a cauldron with some water in it, and you right-click, and it will turn your shulker box back into the purple one. Don't leave that on the floor. That's a silly idea. Yep, I can make my way out of a hole. What are you on about? I didn't get stuck in there and had to, like, think about it. What? No. Alright, sweet. Not enough other streamers coming up and seeing myself. You know what? I don't really see many streamers kind of doing the same stuff as me. I'd be watching them if they did. There was this guy called Atlas, Atlas Gaming. I did follow him for a bit, but then he stopped doing stuff, and I'm like, I got to know him. I went and like chilled out in his Discord a little bit. We were planning to do some stuff, and it just never happened. Hey, I'm gonna go with Iri. Is your name Iri? If you would like to give me another way of pronouncing that, please do feel free. 167 deaths. Cubic. Hot. Top. Love it. Might have to do some scoreboard exploration in a second. See who's got most deaths and stuff like that. My money's still on Headcrab. I think Headcrab actually went through some time trying to get the top deaths. I think it started off that he just got top deaths, and then he was like, well, if I'm gonna have it, I'm gonna own it. Bam. You've killed 16,000. It's from Boku no Hero Academy. You know what? I've not actually seen it, but I have heard of it. Which is crazy. Nowadays, people come at me with different animes, and I'm like, I have no idea. What happened to Death Note? Obviously, that's like a 20-year-old anime now. But I could really confuse and be like, what about Ninja Scroll? Do you remember Ninja Scroll? You've never been... You know what? I haven't checked my kills by... That's... Statistics, mobs. Never been killed by a bat. Woo! Never been killed by a blaze. 3 spiders for three spider deaths, right? 14 creeper deaths. Oh, that's probably my high score, right? That's probably the ones who have killed me the most is creepers. Drowned have killed me 3 times. Enderman 7. 2 pigmen. 9 skeletons. Woo! Yeah, all right. It's totally. 4 players have killed me. 4 players have killed me. Who are these people? Who are these people? I must exact my revenge. I mean, I probably won't if they manage to kill me already. Probably going to just lead to me dying a lot. That is mighty inconvenient. All right. So obviously this is not a dig by TNT area. It's a bit of a shame. You give it to me. Nom noms. Nice. All right, back to working on the face until we get down. Hey, Creeper Bell, how are you doing? You wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled on your first night. Oh, that's so nice of you, man. So nice. I always say creepers are a massively misunderstood mob. Like they come at you underground when you're mining, being like, "Hey guys, can I help you make a hole?" Like we totally used their help to come over here and do stuff. A phone guy. Yeah, I mean, who even uses phone anymore? You actually worked that office before? Nice. You know, I didn't actually play Five Nights at Freddy's either. I don't know. I kind of didn't get it. Oh, if I'm going to scare myself, Alien Isolation all the way. All the way. All right, there we go. Bam. Oh, that was a really good game, actually. I've not really found like so. What was that? What was that Viking one I played a little while back? Aspelov. Like that kind of had the same feels, but didn't quite nail it. I really enjoyed Aspelov, actually. That was a solid game. If you've not watched it, got a full playthrough. I get scared a lot. We go hide in corners. There's Vikings ripping my arm and my eye off and replacing them with robot bits, and it's actually really cool. It's actually really cool. I am finishing my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming. I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. There is actually nothing to worry about. If anybody ever figures something that's actually worth worrying about, I will immediately try and stop that, because I'm not about worry. I am not a worrying guy. Yeah, I thought that kind of needed an update. Sorry. Don't really like it. I don't really like it, and I have this habit of removing things that I don't like from my life, even if it's unhealthy. So yeah, cool. All right, where else can we go through? Throw that away, put that one down here, pick up my bed first. Yeah, all right, cool. All right, diggy dig sticks. Yeah, horror games, they're really sort of one of these situations where, I mean, they're probably the most immersive game system out there. I don't think any game other than horror makes you feel the game as much as it does, you know? But it's generally not because of the horror. It's the anxiety brought on by, like, some of the other things, like running out of ammo in, like, Resident Evil, or the whole sort of just being out of space and stuff. Is Creepy just getting phone guy quotes? Must be. I mean, I'm all about meme guys. What about Minecraft horror maps? You know what? I've not heard of any good ones. Have you heard of any good ones, Cubic? I would totally play some, but almost all the Minecraft maps that I play as like sci-fi, save the world from the space aliens type stuff, you know, which I really like, as you may have been able to tell. So Creeper Bell has come in being like, it's legal to do what I'm doing. I'm like, yeah, totally. Do you know what else is legal? And I totally got this off of a comedian last night, so you're going to have to just roll with me. Bike clocks, yeah? Bike clocks. Possibly one of the most devious things that you can buy without having to provide any ID or anything like that, yeah? Just think about it. You walk up, yeah, and slap a bike clock on a door. That's it. They ain't open anymore. You know? You think your closing hours are like 3 till... Well, I don't know. What time do shops open nowadays? 9 till 5? They close at 3 when I'm walking past. Or like... Did you know you could buy traffic cones? Are you aware that on Amazon right now, people will sell you a traffic cone? Yeah, so you buy, I don't know, a dozen of them. You can close any road you want. It's not really illegal. I mean, I don't know. Is obstructing the road illegal? Is that a thing? liking the pools is illegal. Yeah, probably. I mean, to be fair, I'm not even seeing their stuff. I heard all the hoo-ha about the Japanese forest, which, you know, honestly, welcome to the show, guys. We were talking about that like 12 years ago. But yeah, they're part of the crowd that's just not really doing vlogs, you know. They're I don't know. I don't even feel like they're content. That's mean. You know, we just spent an hour getting enchanted books to go back to your base to find a chest full. Yeah, no, I feel that, Cubic. I feel that. I have done that plenty myself. You know, I'm like, oh, getting all sorted. If you like them, you definitely need help. I don't know about that. You know, they obviously make content that is out there for some people. Yeah, they're millions of views and stuff, so people are about it. But it's like prank channels or whatever. All right, here's one for you. I don't know what the Americans had, but back in the 80s and 90s, I'm old, by the way, guys. I don't know if you noticed. Back in the 80s and 90s, we used to have this show. We used to have this guy called Jeremy Beadle. He was a bit of a weirdo. I'm sure you've all had similar on TVs, but he did this thing called Beadles About, which was essentially pranking people. Yeah, it would be like what's the candid camera, just for laughs, stuff like that. Stuff where they set things up and record it, and then, you know, like the old pranking channels. When did we go from that to people going out and hitting each other in the face? You know, that's an extreme example, but how has it gone from pushing a duplicate of someone's car, duplicate? Duplicate. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Oxygen Not Included, so everything's a duplicant. But yeah, like, my favourite one has got to be, he bought a copy of someone's car, you know, same model, same colour, same everything, and pushed it off a cliff in front of them. You know, big inverted commas, backed up a tractor into it by accident and pushed it off the side of the cliff. And his mate is like, oh my God, come here. And then they showed him the camera, right? I kind of feel like that's, even though they smashed up a car, totally different from the kind of pranks that get pulled today on the stuff. You know, obviously you still got the channels like Just for Laughs, not channels, the shows like Just for Laughs, which is like the televised version, you know. Yeah, how do we get here? People obviously misunderstanding what's going on. You kind of get this all the time, right? Games like, let's for instance say GTA, right? GTA is a criminal underworld story. Yeah, it's about making money. It's not about messing each other up in the most creative ways possible. Yet people do misunderstand that. That says you're getting older. Of course I am. I don't know how to tell him this, but he is accelerating into time just as fast as me. It's nothing quite like realising that. Yeah, anyway, enough getting old stories. Hey there, guys. It's a real shame that these guys don't like drop anything. You know what I'm saying? Though at the same time, I don't know if I want Minecraft encouraging stuff. What are you after, guys? There's nothing down there. They just want to be at the lowest point. Go. I'm just going to slowly back away from these guys. I'm not going there. Growing up is a trap. Don't do it. It was latest trap track, you say? Bam. Okay. Let's get this out of my inventory. Goodbye, rotten meat. Who even needs rotten meat? There we go. Now we can go put a TNT underneath here and feel good about it. Double stack. Yeah. Jump. A little higher, jump till you get tired. House your money. They must be after treasure. I agree. They so at some point we need to make some dolphin superhighways. Look how fast I am. I can't even swim back fast enough. Give me your shell, Mr. Drowned. Thank you. Now I need to get rid of something so I can grab that. Om nom. There we go. Beautiful. Not that I've made a conduit anywhere. I should have brought a conduit. That would have been great. That would have been much better. Also, I think I now need to go and repair my pick. I should actually get round at some point to making multiple picks. Multiple picks would definitely help out. Okay, should we go and get rid of some of this stuff, recharge our weapons, things like that? I think that's probably a good plan. Ow, my face, ow. Ooh. Oh, it's the middle of the night. Oh, it's the middle of the night. Oh, okay, here we go. Just get out of here. Wasn't ready for this. All right, we got to make our way back to the Guardian farm, which unfortunately I don't even know which direction it is from here, so we're going to have to go by... I can figure it out. It's probably over that way. Let's stand in here. We're looking in the direction we're looking. Yeah, it's totally over that way. Because obviously the Nether 1 for 1 represent. Well, not for it's 8 for 1. But the direction, the theta of your vision, you know, whichever direction you're looking at is still going to be the same. You just got to go further. Just got to go further. Now, for some reason, I've got all sorts of math stuff running through my head that I've been learning this week. So I decided this. I didn't decide this week. I've been thinking over the past couple of months that it's probably about time now that I, have the wherewithal to stick with stuff rather than, past me who couldn't. Probably time to go back for education and maybe try and push back the sphere of human knowledge a little bit. It seems like something I can do. I've been hearing a lot about all these exciting new multi-messenger astronomies that you could be doing, and I'm not exactly a disnumerate man. I'm definitely someone who can work through a bit of matrix maths and figure all that stuff out. So that's not how you spell knowledge. Here, let me drop it in for you. knowledge. Need a Lamborghini though, you know. You guys probably don't even know that advert anymore. Is that like even still a thing? I don't think even is still a thing. Sorry, I'm just gonna go tidy this up. This looks dangerous. This looks dangerous. Let's try and make it not dangerous. Is that not dangerous? Is that better? Flow like water, man. Flow like water. Okay, cool. Yeah, hey Forrest. Do you remember the guy? Hey, I'm here in my Beverly Hills apartment, here with my Lamborghini and my knowledge. That guy, right? I remember him. Oh, also, hey Forrest, how you doing, buddy? Are you having a good time? It just suddenly skyrocketed in temperature. Sorry, I've moved away from my microphone. It suddenly skyrocketed in temperature in there, and my brother's trying to call me. I wish they would take a moment to look at my schedule occasionally. All right, here we go. Back out this way. Back out this way. Wow, Decipher and Forrest need to change their avatars. That is just too similar to each other, guys. Someone put a picture there, eh? Does anyone have my brother on Facebook? the bigger one. The bigger one. Because I've been missing his calls a lot recently, and it's because he always rings me at silly times like this. I just want him to know that I'm not blatantly ignoring him, even though I am blatantly ignoring him. Thank you, man. Thank you. You're going to put Forest pick up there. Okay, fair enough. I want to get rid of some of it. Does anybody want this cobblestone before I just throw it in the corner? I don't even want the stone. Gravel. I'm going to keep the diorite. Diorite is kind of somewhat valuable. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let's move. Let's move. Alright, what are we going to talk about while I sit here? Oh my god, look at all that cod. Whilst I sit here and wait for these to fill up. Let's, options. Music and sounds. Let's turn that blocks down just a little bit. We don't need that piston like ripping off in our ear like that, do we? There we go. Beautiful. Give me my splash potions of damage. Are they dying at the bottom there? I don't think so. I don't have him anymore by the looks of it. Oh no. Well, all right. It's his fault then. Maybe he decided you were too dodgy to have on his profile when he became a sales rep for Johnson & Johnson. Oh no, wait. Wait, what are we up? We're fixing this. It fixed my trousers at least. I mean, that's good. And what's the... Oh, I don't... Do you think I should be putting... mending and unbreaking on a flint and steel? I've been umming and ahhing about my shield for long enough. But I use flint and steel a lot. Like a lot. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Thank you very much to Cypher. Awesome, nice. It's a good tastiness. yeah, you got it, Forrest. You don't. Does it not? I don't know. We'll have to find out. We'll have to find out. How did you get out? How did no. 3 is top. How? Did anybody watch him do it? It's happened before, and I put a bunch of stairs in the way to stop him getting out, but it turns out not good enough. It's my villager impression. Give me that XP. There we go. All right. You over there. How did you get out? How? Looking around, looking for anywhere there's a gap. Have I missed it? Is there... Did anybody else see a gap? I mean, maybe the cramming just pushed him out, but... Okay, raw cod out of there. Yeah, and there's also other people in the company also called Johnson. I should imagine it's just kind of a very funny thing, right? I mean, if I ever had the opportunity to, you know, it's probably the only thing that would pull me out of retirement. Yeah, I'm in retirement. This was such an engineering marvel for us guys. This does so many XPs, so many quicklies. I had some kelp somewhere. Here it is. Get in there. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, what are we doing now? What was my plan? We were gonna go. Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna go do now. I'm gonna go find some cocoa beans. Because, you know, I've been underground for a long time now. I just want to walk around the server a little bit. Let's go have a look at some stuff. I hear Decipher had a bunch of cocoa beans. Let's go and try and find them. You ever find yourself trying to talk? There's pipes that need your attention. Yeah, I mean, remember, those pipes are for your power. You need to hook up the water to your power. That, as far as I can tell, that's all it's about. Oh, also heavy oil, right? From the plastic production, you get some heavy oil coming out. Satisfactory becomes more like 3D Factorio every day. I kind of am a little bit sad that they've not actually come up with their own spin on things. But, you know, how do you set up a factory game differently other than going, oh, look, we can go upwards now. So I didn't realise those conveyor elevators were quite as good as they were. Ooh. Sorry, we're going off on a bit of a tangent about Satisfactory now. I might even get round to having another playthrough at some point, but just going to steal that. Meow. Ooh. I spent 5 hours trying to get to work, then my water pump decided to bug out and stop working. That's a shame when the newest item in the game bugs out. So, I was looking at the Satisfactory. Are we on the experimental branch at the moment? Is that what's going on? Anyway, people don't care about Satisfactory. Let's go and have a look at Decipher's place. There's a new room over there. It's a lot of white concrete. It's a lot of white concrete. I love how good this place looks. This is amazing. Old pathways. Yes, experiment. All right, cool, man. Cheers. All right, let's go and have a look for the cocoa. Who knows where he kept it? Who knows where he kept it? I'm just gonna go poke around in. Ooh, hey. Ooh, this is different. Not I normally expect to like arrive in a hole down there somewhere. Oh, look at this. Oh wow! Things are different over here. Things are very different over here. Can I stand on this? Oh, the game hates this. The game hates this so much I can't walk. Man, it's looking good. Looking really good. All right, cocoa beans. Where am I going to find one? Well, where do you reckon? Should be in the chest by the firm. Because I always remember where stuff is. It's alright. I will find a ways. I will find a way. Oh, it's feeling a little, just a touch. Yeah, 51 every now and then rather than 60. Oh, hey, Cubic. How you doing there? Just having a look around Decipher's place. Remember, break all the glass. Drop TNT everywhere. Don't mess his place up. So this is his iron farm, right? It's not going to be outside. Cocoa Bean's probably at his big iron lab. I'm just impressed by the scale of the sugar as well. There's some solid farm designs around here. That go into the middle. That's nice. Did you... Yeah, you haven't got... I normally end up with a dead zone. Maybe that one? I don't know. One of these weird interior corner blocks normally end up like that. Bit of a dead zone. Alright, so here's the farm. Is this the farm we're talking about? I hope so. Oh, look. I bet... Oh, no, That was for your map. Oh, cool. Yeah. Maps for the thing, for the trouble in terrorist town that we've never been able to get enough people together at once to have a play. It's a bit of a shame. Are there any grass blocks on me? I don't. I would have popped one there to let it grow down. 1, 2, 3. Let's go and make some stuff. How do we get out of here? Should we panic them? I like the floor mats. Wait, look at this. Oh, this is crazy. I like this a lot. Fire. Yeah, I like these. I feel like this is good for something else. What can we use it for? Like yoga? Oh, yeah. We should totally do an exercise class somewhere where we get all the villagers like crouching and standing in front of them. Alright, anyway, got what I was after. Let's get on out of here. Go. Oh yeah. Not enough rails on this map. Not enough rails on the map at all. Bye, Cubic. Bye, Cubic. Love it. Love it. Oh no! Oh no! No! There we go. Fix that. Come here. What do I do? Hey, Mr. Kid. Is he like actually stuck under there? This is something I've been trying to figure out for a little while now. I think he might be. Is there somewhere to put the minecarts when they come up here? Squeezing through. No. There we go. Bop. Bop. Kill it? What, kill the cat? Ah, I think he's alright. He's kind of stuck there, look. If we break that... That pops in. All I did was click at it. There's second potted plant, by the way. Hey, kitty. Wait, no. You're going the other way. Go. I don't know where we're taking him. Go. Cubic, you monster. How many cats have I killed? Mobs. Oh, cats aren't in here. Wait, a cat's not in here? Are they down the bottom? Player, Ravager, Phantom. Why are these three at the bottom? Did they just not sort these out alphabetically after like 1.9 or something? I think they might have. I don't see cat anywhere. I missed it. Alright, what was I in the middle of doing? That pool. That's mega white waters, that's alright. I'm making a small cocoa bean plant. That's what I'm doing. Are we allowed to bone meal cocoa beans? I believe we are, right? If I just stand there with cocoa beans in one hand and a bunch of bone meal in the other in front of a log, that should be a standard farm, right? Well, if we put a small repeater clock in front of a log, yes, so I've got an idea. Oh, Stark. Let's go jump into the hippie tent over here. Hey, Mr. Enderman. Oh no, despawned. Everything despawned just as I turn around. I really need to come and remodel this bridge. Mainly because look, you can't get a boat underneath. I mean, as much as I love Mimi's bridge, very flat. All right, get in there. Don't check yours. All right, I won't, unless you want me to. No, I should be like... Alright, there we go. Thanks, Cubit. It was good seeing you, buddy. It was good seeing you. Good playing. Good play. Okay, I really need to take this TNT off my hotbar because that's just dangerous. There we go. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Alright, you go in there. We get the offending pack out because this is the one we actually want to do. Jungle logs. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3 will do. Carrots aren't TNT. No, carrots are not TNT. Did I do something to make that TNT? What? Let's see. What? Can we? All right, we'll do a small natural version over here, right? Don't know what that pop was for, but there it was. 2, 3. Yeah. Ooh, it grew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Minecraft magic. Love it. That's what it's all about. Okay, so if I now do that and stand here like this. Oh, you got to click for longer than I would have liked. Okay, that doesn't work either. It was worth a try. Worth a try. So what I was trying, let's just fill up this stack quick. What is my arm doing? Look at the cocoa beans down here. Every time I just click here. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, so now that I've done that, can we do this? Right click and left click. Does it get big enough in time? No, I need to... Yeah, in and off. They were in your carrot box. Did it say carrots? Oh, okay. I'll have to rename that. I don't think that was my carrot box. Wait, why would I have a box labeled carrots? And that's a stack. All right, it's good for me. It's good for me. One of you, to one of you. Right, there we go. To put carrots in. Low. Wood. There's my wood box. Nice. And pop that in there and everything's good. Alright. Well, that was that little side quest. Another thing I need to quickly do. Offload my oh, look how much diorite I've got. Too much diorite. Too much diorite. Should make a diorite castle somewhere, right? That'd be great. Though I'm not a castle guy. Build a diorite tower. I've already got diorite towers. Got quite a few diorite towers now that I think about it. What else can we do with diorite? We could make a giant bird poop somewhere. We could walk into a corner and not be able to get out. Diorite. We could make diorite clouds. And then when people are flying around the server, they can smash into it a little bit too hard, and we can all laugh and be like, no. Not that we'd ever see. You know, we need some way of labeling the blocks so that when people smash into them via the power of the elytra, we could be like, Cubic flew too fast into a cloud or something like that. You know, that would be great. That would be great. Though, as much as Minecraft gives us a whole bunch of tools, I don't think they're going to give us that one anytime soon. Bit of a shame, but it's where we're at. It's where we're at. Oh, hey there, Pigman Party. We having a good time here? I hope so. You know what? I've not busted out the music box once today. Gonna have to do that. Need to try and get some more discs. Unfortunately, every time that I try and get more discs, I just get one that I've already got. I've got like 3 copies of 13. I'm like, no, 2 of those from creepers, not from finding them in a chest. Like, it's probably the game decision that annoys me the most is you can get cat and 13 ones that you get from a dungeon from a creeper. You know, when you kill them with a skeleton stuff. But like, why would you want the thing that everybody's already got like billion copies of? Like, people end up just leaving cat and 13 behind, you know? Yep. Kind of hurt. You know, this is why I need my armor, because like feather falling 4, very important. I hear you. I don't have my bow. There we go. It's gonna be invisibly around somewhere. Who knows though? Who knows? So the pump bug fixed. Nice. Yeah, I really should get back to Satisfactory. I got a playthrough of Factorio on my channel. Why do I not have a playthrough of Satisfactory? Though to be fair, Factorio wasn't exactly the big pull, the big draw. I don't think Satisfactory would be either. I did the pre-release weekend. That was fun. But did a few videos for that. Got a little bit of traction, but not a great deal. Is it? It's just over this way we're working now, isn't it? It's not. Oh, before we go anywhere, let's get my boombox back out. Bam. It's cargo box, not carrots. I see what you guys saw. It's cargo box. Cargo. Satisfactory would be good to stream. I don't know that it is, mate, to be honest. I'm not sure. With exploring, yeah. I feel like the exploring would be good, but I think at the moment we're down to, okay, now we need to build 7 rod machines so that we can power the frame machine. It might get a little much. I think people would start to drift at that point. Not people such as yourself, obviously, but it's a bit like No Man's Sky like that. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they look very similar. Like that and like that. All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, like, I could totally. I think No Man's Sky would work if we had a few of us exploring. Again, and Satisfactory would definitely work if we had a few people talking. The problem is, if I want to be even halfway entertaining, which, you know, I do try. I know I don't always succeed, but I do try. So yeah, if I want to do that, I can't do the heavy thinking that games like Factorio and Satisfactory deserve. Oh, hey Dornell, how you doing, buddy? This is one of the reasons why I like taking on games like that with people like Dornell and Landstrider and stuff, because, you know, I could just do the talking and they're like, look, we did the game. And I'm like, yay. We did the thing. Now explain to me what we did. I was too busy talking about how this slug looks like the breakfast I had yesterday or something like this. Bam. I'm a good YouTuber, really. Oh man, we're getting close. I don't think we'll have this finished, but I think we'll have it into the situation where I could finish it up with, you know, a couple of minutes steady play. Trying to get Land to play Satisfactory. I mean, yeah, I definitely see. I could see why people would provide resistance to Satisfactory, but it's a great game. It is a great game. I totally am about it. Though, as I have said multiple times in the past, I think Factorio is just a better game in general. I can back that up with statement if you want, but I think it's because the whole point of the factory game is not to make you think hard, but to give you the sense of accomplishment when the thinking hard pays off, right? And I don't think Satisfactory delivers on that as well as Factorio. You can't keep it all in your head as well, I think. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just too used to working in TD. Yeah, I've always called it sort of like the Overlook aspect of Factorio. You know, you get a good look, and especially with the alt menu, the alt overlay, you really get to know what's going down. And I feel like that is missing from Satisfactory, which is a shame. It is a shame. The real question, of course, is where do we stop here? I think there's another lane. You can just about see that sticky up bit there, right? You think 3D is better factory build? That's cool. That is one of those things that is totally opinion, right? It's yeah, I'm fairly sure if I sat down and played Satisfactory right to the end, you know, as opposed to just being like, I would get that overview. I'd know what's going on. One of the best things about games like this, and Oxygen Not Included and stuff like that, is the point after you've got through the beginning stages, the point where you're like, oh, and now I need to do this and this and this, and those things flow, right? And those things flow. It's that sense of flow. Yeah, that is good with these games later on. 1, 2, 3. Playing 10 still. Should have picked up some iron somewhere. I think I'm carrying a bunch of iron. Got any wood down here? Any wood? I don't see any wood. I was going to build a crafting bench and then make a furnace and cook some iron. Yeah, play the game. Oh, hey there, Mr. Dolphin. Where are you? I heard you. Oh, there you are. You got one up there, one down there. I do like the dolphins. They are a pretty strong addition to the game. Though I feel like they don't steal your items off you enough. And the fact that they keep trying to get down into holes is also very interesting. I'm intrigued by the fact that they haven't tried at any point to swim through the curtain of water. Would have thought that would have been a thing. As they are also air breathers, right? At some point, he's going to have to go up for air. Though he feels like he's stuck. Dude. What are you even doing? He's just kind of chilling on the floor here. I've got to get in the water, in the air before I die. But what is this? All right, let's turn them back off because that's somewhat distracting. Okay, we're going to go through here. Go. Big old dig through to try and have a nice place to. I'm wondering whether I want to just like dig a trench down, not dig a trench, dig a ledge down one side and then just fill that with TNT and just set that off like a whole line of TNT. I got a lot of TNT, so I don't see why not. Should we try it? Let's try it. They swam through on the research station. Oh, did they? Stupid dolphins. Ooh. Okay, here's where I stop. As soon as we find gravel, I'm just going to stop, turn around, do this. All right. Big TNT explosions to finish, I think. I don't know how far off we are from finishing, but about 15 minutes or so. 10 minutes, maybe. Given my late start, more than likely. Hey, 2 bits of TNT over. That's nice. That's nice. Do you love the new data packs? You know what? I love the new data pack system outside of mods as well. Just kind of being able to put in. Whoa. Being able to put in a text file that is essentially just a program. Yeah, amazing. I'm all about it. It's definitely made coding for this stuff a lot easier. That said, I would super like to make a adventure map on server at some point. I don't think adventure map's really the way to call it. Maybe an adventure world, somewhere where our survival players can go and risk the diamonds that they've picked up for challenge. I don't know what the challenge would actually be, but let's cap this off for now and see what happens. Because we're a bit of a hyperinflation haven over here, right? We have got this system where we're all just making money, but we don't really have anywhere to spend it other than in the shops, obviously. But that's not quite the same. So I'm feeling like somewhere where you can go put in a diamond block to face a a boss rush or something like that, you know. And the boss is being, you know, custom mobs written with commands. We could totally do that. We can totally do that. I saw someone making a like a snake naga thing out of a whole bunch of magma slimes. I was like, that is genius. So I'll probably do one of those. I did a on one of the last servers that I played on, B&B, we built a monster arena underneath the sort of spawn area, and I set out this huge, this was before data packs or even before the execute command, right? So I had to set out this huge redstone contraption that would fire off command blocks at the right time and stuff like that. It was a lot of work, but it was also a lot of fun. I think it was probably more fun building it for me than actually fighting. But you know, that is me in a nutshell. To be fair, all these aggressive games, like, so for instance, any space-based 4X game, you know, X or Elite or something like that, I'd much rather play spreadsheets in space than go around and fight stuff. So that was it. The monster arena needs to return. I agree, mate. I agree. Okay, last few bits here. I am super amazed at how far through we've got for this. I was kind of expecting this to be a bit of a dud, you know. We'd do a bit and then I'd be like, eh. Let's put more TNT in the wall. I think about here. Yeah, that's good. That's cool. We'll do that. What, the tunnel? It is here to allow clearance for some flying machines that are going to take all the water out. Here, let me go show you the flying machine. I need a dolphin. Where's a dolphin when you need one? It's quite a swim. It's a little bit of a swim. It's not that much of a swim. I thought it was right here. I hope it's not down the other edge. Okay, here's the actual flying machine. Cool, cool, cool. So this goes back and forth. You can see how this bottom line of blocks are in the water. See, water on this side, no water on this side. And then you got this weird thing that pushes the whole flying machine down when it gets to the end. And then because there's a bunch of leaves here, the flying machine can't go that way, so it turns around and goes back. And yeah, all sorts of wonderful, wonderful stuff here. But of course, when it gets down to the bottom, it's quite a bumpy experience down here. Just noticed how bumpy it is, so I'm gonna clear a bit of this away. And flying machines, they don't like bumpy. They pick up these bumpy bits, right? So I'm trying to make it a nice smooth glide so that when it comes to running it and recording the replay, it just goes back and forth. I've got a replay up to this point before I realised it was a problem. That's quite good. Me and Mad Frank came on the other day trying to figure out why the machine wasn't working. Turns out I'd put a piston down instead of a sticky piston. I had to create an entire creative world before I found that out. Anyway, back and forth being like, oh, it must be the server. It must be the fact that we're on Spigot, not Minecraft, ruining my day. No, it's just because I put the wrong bit down. Funny times. Months worth of delays. Alright, let's go for about here. No, I want the gravel. Don't do that. Throw some other blocks away that aren't anywhere near useful. Gravel, probably one of the most useful blocks in the entire game. It's like, yes, I would like concrete, please. In fact, that's pretty much it. Concrete and the word that I'm thinking is flint and steel. Concrete and flint and steel. What else do you need gravel for? I think that's it. Roadways. Paths that Enderman can come along and mess up for you. You're like, no, Mr. Enderman, don't. Okay, that's pretty good. Shh, run away. What? It jumped for me. Full on came to have me. Did you see that? Did you see that? Okay, this is nice. This is definitely getting where we want. I don't know why I throw stuff away. It's not like I ain't immediately going to pick up some other rubbish. Okay, I think we might actually be at the point where we can start scraping away at this one here, and think that we're nearly done. Speaking of, what time is it? Nah, we got minutes yet. We got minutes yet. Am I recharging my... Ooh. The word that I'm looking for is recharging my breath at that point. That would be pretty useful. You know what else would be useful? Not having all this gravel here. Efficiency 5. The most efficient way? Yeah, why not? Most efficient way of clearing gravel. I can't remember what level of efficiency you get up there. Right, get rid of flint. Grab the gravel instead. Gravel better than flint? I think so. I think so. And throw some dirt away and go get some more gravel. No, give it. Okay, that's good. That's good. That noise, do you guys hear that? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Anyway, did you guys hear that little ambient noise then? Wait, where did the sand go? Must be on the other side, right? Hello? There. Yeah, that little ambient noise there. I am actually missing a bunch of stuff. Maybe it was these three. It sounded a lot like Predator. You know, the old Arnie movie. Click, 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 click. Really crazy. Really crazy. Sorry, it took forever to finish that thought now, and nobody can actually remember what that ambient noise sounded like. Turns out throwing sand and gravel everywhere, not particularly helpful. Not particularly helpful. Need to figure out what we're going to do around the outside here. I'm thinking concrete powder. Yeah, that's right, powder. We're gonna do our best to keep all the wet away. Well, I totally feel like this isn't the right level. Find ourselves knocking down one block. It's like, oh, something's gone wrong here. Oh, under here is the wall. Okay, all right, we need to make sure we don't puncture this. I think we'll be all right there. Was that an underwater ambient noise then? That was either a car going around outside, which unfortunately you guys wouldn't hear, or like some sort of weird whale noise for underwater ambience. Maybe I'd liken it more to a chair being dragged across a hard wooden floor. We're going down holes. I didn't want to be down this hole. It's where I find myself though. I kind of dislike this whole, hey, you're down the floor, so I'm going to make you duck thing on when it comes to water. It's something that it's a bug that got introduced with the aquatic update, and it's not really got sorted at any point. Okay, floor level, this level. Oh, hey there, Mr. Drowned. How you doing? You know what? I'm going to take this one out as well. Let's go down. Let's go down. Getting down. I'm surprised we've not had more drowned interrupts. I was totally expecting to have to be fighting off a lot of zombies here, and it just didn't seem to work. Seem to happen, which, you know, I'm down with. I'm fine. That's, out of all possible ways of playing the game, not being hassled by stuff is probably a good one. Hey there, Mr. Zombie. Do you not come swim through the water with me? I see you getting a lot of splashes there. Hoip. Absolute mess. Absolute mess. We've definitely made an impact on the world today. We have made an impact on the world. So, you guys might have heard the argument from people that it's to paraphrase someone who's not in the Discord anymore, it's a bit hard to wrap your head around the fact that humans are having an effect on the atmosphere. Yeah, talking about climate change, obviously. We're talking about impact on the world. Sorry. But do you guys remember back in the 90s, maybe even earlier, back in the 80s, acid rain was a thing? Do you remember acid rain, where we were burning coal and putting sulfur in the air, and that sulfur was making sulfuric acid in the clouds? Everyone accepted that at the time. How is it so hard to think that the clouds are a significant portion of the atmosphere and we can affect that? I don't know. Yeah, anyway, there's something that struck me as weird the other day. You don't see people arguing that acid rain was never a thing, do you? Did people argue that? I'm sure there were. Idiots are not specific to a type, right? Is it still a thing? Yeah. I mean, the thing with us, I found this out and I kind of found it funny but also horrific. Because we live at the end of the Gulf Stream, the majority of the sulfur that we produced in Britain, actually got swept over to Germany. So they were dealing with the fallout of all our industrialization. And you might have heard that once upon a time we were pretty big on the industrial, right? I saw a clip, and obviously this is from, because the effect was obvious, and yeah, there were plenty of deniers. Yeah, I saw a clip from, I don't know, I'm going to say the German environment minister, but I actually don't know who, saying that up to 50% of their acid rain problem was due to our industrial burning, which, you know what, I can believe. I can totally believe. But at the same time, Norway was dealing with the Germans' outflow and stuff like that, But I think what I'm trying to say here is Scandinavia really took one on the chin for us, and we're just like, yeah, cool guys. And you were saying the effects were obvious with dead trees and stuff. I mean, the effects are kind of obvious for global warming. I didn't really expect all of the high temperature records to happen at the end of my life, Statistically, that's a bit weird. Bump, bump, bump. Oh, this has got long. Look at this. This has got deep. Can we do this an easier way? Oh, just getting swirled out. Out. Fight my way through. Fight my way through. Well, anyway, we couldn't go through an entire stream without mentioning climate change once, so there we go. That was that. We all need to listen to Greta. Greta for world boss. Do you reckon world boss? Yeah, you heard me. Do you reckon we're going to hear about her at all this year? Do you reckon she's going to make an appearance back on the media stage, or do you think I'm going to say the tabloids are done with her? I don't know. It'd be interesting to hear. I think it kind of backfired when people were like, get off her back, guys. She's just a girl trying to improve the world. Though I don't know whether that got through to them or not. Who knows? Who knows? We stand here saying stuff at each other. And we're all perfectly reasonable about it, but that doesn't mean that they're also like people on the other side of the equation. That's the other thing to remember. People on the other side of the equation also think they're having personally reasonable conversations and are solving the world's problems and stuff. It's a bit hard when everyone thinks they're doing good, right? Oh, ow! It's a bit hard when everyone thinks they're the right guy. Yeah. What was the other thing I saw the other day that just made me go, all right? It was something like, I don't know, the cost of replacement wind. No, the cost of the savings from the wind has outstripped something. I don't know, I can't remember. She wasn't the first young girl to stand up in front of everyone and say stuff. Happened 15 years ago with that little African girl. I don't remember the little African girl, dude. 15 years ago. Dude, I'm not at home. You're aware of this, right? I will be, but not for a little bit. Yeah, I think Landstrider's got it in one there. I mean, if in just 1 month a whole country disappeared underwater, some folks might believe, but there are entire countries that are literally disappearing, but the developed countries aren't that country, so they're not worried about it, you know. Which that's kind of exactly it, right? We aren't the ones suffering yet. Yet. Well, I hope, because there's a lot of companies, a lot of eco companies that are starting up, and it doesn't even matter. I mean, it does matter, obviously, that they're effective, but it doesn't really matter at the moment whether they're effective or not. It's more that they are showing that the public are making those choices to go for eco-friendly companies. And if that is being displayed plenty enough, then the bigger companies will be like, oh, we're missing out on sales. Quick, we need to go and do this. Because that's how companies work. It's not a bad thing. It's just a thing. It's probably a bad thing, to be honest. But it's a thing. So if people make those choices, eventually those choices will become the cheap one. They're just not right now. You know, they're just not right now. Eventually it will become cheaper to be eco-friendly than to destroy something, because our prices will start reflecting that. We'll be like, whoa, this is removing, never to come back again. This has got to be worth more, you know. Yeah, no. Oh, come on, last bits. Last bits of my my oxygen bar. Wow. I'm always impressed with how much this helmet enables my swimming. Not only do I have 10 seconds of free like water breathing, but also look how long that last dot is taking to disappear, and I'm still not taking damage. I'll go through. Yeah, when eco-friendly becomes more profitable, then the opinion people will go with. I feel like there's another step in there, whereas eco-friendly is the expensive one, but people start picking it up more, and because of that, then the companies with the buying power move on to it and then make it cheap. But yeah. But I think with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you next time, where we're either going to play some Satisfactory or some of Landstrider's new mod pack. It will be single player for playing mod pack, and I'm not sure about Satisfactory, so I'll see you then. When when we're going to do that. Bye. This guy's giving me trouble back now.